Oh. It would help if I was capturing the right game. There we go. Let's resize that. There we go. Much better. So, it's been a minute. It's been a fucking minute. But we return to the Unhinged killer dating sim. Let's get back into it, shall we? Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. What's that? You don't know about the killer crabs? Oh, right. You didn't go on that huntress date. You really missed out. It was thrilling. Or, I guess, it would have been. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Does that look on their face excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly, the message is clear. You are going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in this show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. Oh dear. But before they walk you over for your big moment, don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Seth. It can't be easy being thrown onto a mysterious island for seemingly no real reason, surrounded by terrifying killers trying to manage your most primal impulses. Murder and making out. Oh god. Oh lord, hold on. Oh, I just lost chat. Hold on. There we go. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island hosts, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you this, but Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers, and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay. So who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Again. Well, I've never seen Spirit open up to anyone like she's opened up to you. I've seen her open up the insides of plenty of people. But thankfully for you and for us, that's in a different type of game. So are you ready? Of course you're not. But too bad, we're on a schedule. Did I really stop the game last time right before the end? That's sad. That's fine, we'll find something else to play. Or we'll do a Huntress run. I don't know. I'll think about it. We'll see. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air. And I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw. Though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait! I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't. But who cares? Sif, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Wait! I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right. I suppose. But no ruses. They're a cliche at this point. I don't know if I want to know what the other flower thing is. It's probably better I don't know. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie. So I settled for these. Aw, those are pretty. Those are really pretty. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry, you've got other things to think about right now. Sif, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? Obviously my girl. You approach Spirit, peering below the brim of her impressively large hat and into her haunting eyes. Spirit, since I met you, I've been enchanted by your presence. Oh wow. You've challenged me to be a better person and resisted the urge to show me the sharp end of your katana. For that, I thank you. Good. Going good so far. I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. And we shall. Up to the eye of the dark storm that is our reality. To the lantern room of the Black Lighthouse. That's such a cheesy line. It's time to see what you're made of, Sif. Oh dear. I thought it might be nice to start the day out on Trapper's yacht before we head up to the Black Lighthouse. Oh, we finally get to see his yacht. Oh, Navy. Hi, Navy. Welcome in. How's it going? Congrats on first. Nave, I need you to know that as that hydrate was popping up, I was actually taking a drink, but I will do it again for you. My mouth is stretching, so no one needs to, redeem that. It goes well. We, have successfully, locked in spirit for the solo date. And, now we're going to, see what happens on the last day. Even if I kinda hate this basic tropical vacation stuff, like yachts and snorkeling or whatever, it's good for you to see me in the sun a little bit, at least. There's more to me than what you've already gotten to experience. I know that my whole vibe can be a little dark, and that's why I like you. You're dark without being an asshole like Trapper. I'm so angry they made him an asshole. I wanted my buff himbo and they gave me a buff asshole. I hate it. The hat, the swimsuit, the plume of floating hair. This wasn't always who I was. I was a normal young woman once. Went to school, hung out with friends. I even had a part-time job working at a restaurant in town. And then, well, I know what happened. Your father, he murdered me and I awoke as an undead avenger. That's not what I was getting at. Something else happened to me. I realized I needed to be seen. I don't even know by whom, a lot of times when you think about ghosts, they're these kind of see-through, flickering specters. You imagine reaching out and having your hand go right through them. Ooh, like that sort of thing. Maybe there's some warpy effect on the world around you. I don't know. Depends what movie you're watching. It does depend. There are so many different ways to portray ghosts, my god. So how's everybody's Saturday going? I mean, I know mine only just started, but I know it's nearly evening for Nave at least. But when I died, well, I dare you to try and reach your hand through me. I don't think that would work. Not really. That's not an invitation, it's rhetorical. Why did I end up this way? Who brought me here to this island? Who knows? I sure don't. I've got my ideas. But I'm not exactly out there digging around in caves or dusting off antiques and trying to find clues and analyze their meanings. I do want to take this experience seriously, though. I want to give the process a chance. It may be a dumb process, and one that I have extremely little respect for as a person, but you just woke up on this beach with no memory of who you are or where you came from, and rather than freak out and simply try to swim away, you're giving this a chance. I actually didn't know that swimming away was an option. It's not. However, the fact that you never even tried, I think that means you've got courage. Or an open mind. Or, I don't know, maybe you stuck around because you like someone you met here. Maybe. While the two of you were getting all deep and philosophically flirty, the yacht pulled up to the shore next to the Black Lighthouse. Last stop, everybody off. There were Other stops? Oh no, not of this trip. Of your life. Fuck off. Both of you. Just move your asses. Get out of here. I hate you both now. Spirit rolls her eyes and leaves for the shore. You both utterly ruined the mood. How dare you? How absolutely dare you? I'm just messing with you. This was the only stop. No one here is really looking out for our fun, so we have to make it ourselves. Yeah, out, get out, dead. Dead to me. Goodbye. But no, there are no other stops. Seriously. Go. Race you to the poop deck, Dwight. This ship doesn't even have a poop deck. Oh, it will. Oh my god, they had better be together. As you disembark, you see Dwight and Claudette run giggling across the ship. Too bad you can't date those two. They seem like they know how to have a good time. I wouldn't want to. No, I'm sorry. I would not want to. You arrive at the beach near the majestic black lighthouse, its imposing form towering over you. A flock of birds circles lazily, no sense of fear or urgency, as if circling a corpse that hasn't moved in ages. Wow. That's certainly a bit of imagery. I'm excited about today. See? Spirit places her wrist delicately in your hand and presses your fingers down against her skin. It's cool to the touch, but you feel... Is that the faintest of pulses? My blood is absolutely pumping. So, what happens now? Now I show you something that no one has ever seen up close before. Well, no one who's lived to tell about it. We're going there. Spirit points to the top of the lighthouse, amongst the circling birds. What's actually up there? Have you seen it? Sir! Why are you crashing my date? Do you not have a date with Blake to be at? Get! This is my date, and don't bug Blake! Jesus Christ. Hey y'all, how's everyone doing today? Hi, Wraith. You sure seem chipper today. Something strange is definitely going on with this guy. Well, something else strange. Something different than what's usually going on. Wraith takes a deep breath, sucking in the ocean air like it's the greatest air that has ever been sucked. Hello? Sif, thank you. Thank you for choosing anyone else, to go on a date with today. Alone again, forever. This is how I was meant to be. I feel alive. Good for you, asshole, but you're crashing my date. If you fly about 5 hours that way, there's a gentleman on the other side of the country who would very much rather your presence. Thank you, Spirit. Are you done? We're kind of, on that date you just mentioned. I'm glad you're feeling better, Wraith, but like she said, we're in the middle of something. Do you mind? Oh, right. So what you doing? Heading up to into the eye of the lighthouse? I love it up there. You can really see the whole island from up there. In fact, Spirit, I thought you said no one has been up there and lived to tell about it, but this sounds exactly like telling about it. Technically, I don't think Wraith counts as being alive. I mean, I don't maintain the canon, but Spirit waves her arms at Wraith from head to toe. And if he's not dead, he's gonna be when I punish him for interrupting our date! Hey now, we can solve our problems without our hair floating up into any menacing shapes. I'll just be over here, running away, enjoying the view. Ah! I think Wraith was kidding about that whole being up there. Honestly, the view isn't even of the island. What you can see is mostly ocean, on account of it being, a lighthouse. However, that does bring up an interesting point. Regarding your... how do I say it? Spirit's hand floats up as she scratches her head contemplatively. You don't usually see her at a loss for words like this. What's your mortal status? Dead on the inside. Unwillingly alive. There are many ways to put it. Because despite what our lanky friend seems to think, the lighthouse is not to be trifled with. It's a beacon of death and suffering that brings doom to it from all corners of this world, if not further. Well, duh, you saw a freaking pirate ship seemingly travel through time and space, only to crumble at the rocks beneath this spooky tower. But you decide not to point it out, because that wouldn't be too romantic now, would it? I think I'm alive. I'm here with you, walking this beach, feeling the water on my feet, feeling the sun on my skin. Here, with me, the Spirit. Does that really make you alive? I guess I don't know. If you come with me up into the eye of the Black Lighthouse, you may never return. Is that a risk you're willing to take? Because we have something. I won't deny it. I feel it. I'd hate for you to simply turn to ash. If we were to commit, right here and now, to figuring this out as friends, we could put that risk off for another time. Just be friends? Ouch. Is this her way of letting you down easy? I don't know if I want that. Friendship. I want you. That's why I chose you. I can't decide this for you. I can only warn you that it may not be safe. You might die up there, and there's nothing I can do about it. We ain't pussies in this place, even if we may have them. You take a deep breath and think about every particle of sea air as it travels into your body and fills your lungs. It may be the last time you have such a thought, but you feel strangely at peace with that information. I don't need another friend. I want something more. I'd risk my life for it. Okay, let's do this. Spirit smiles a quirky, devilish smile. Right this way. Inside the lighthouse is almost pitch black. It was seemingly day when you stepped through the door, but inside this place is like a void. The last thing you see as the final rays of sun leave you is a horrible sight. A petrified body laying on the stairs, reaching up, not up, but down, as if it had been crawling. Watch your step. The things we do for love. When you arrive in the lantern room at the top of the black lighthouse, you breathe a sigh of relief. The light is out, and seemingly defunct. Dust cakes the room, as though it hasn't been operated in a century. However, somehow, it was just morning a moment ago, but now it's night? What do you mean a moment ago? We've been standing here looking out over the ocean all day. I've really enjoyed the peaceful time together with you. Taking in the view, standing in complete silence for hours. It was kinda my perfect date. Really? I don't remember that. I just called it the perfect date and you can't be bothered to remember it. What kind of game are you playing with me? I want to remember it. It's just that for some reason my mind is completely blank. But hey, I'm not dead. Or you're already dead and have been this whole time. That's true. Maybe we'll never know. It doesn't look like the light is working. Even turned off, the light has a power to it. The massive lens reflects moonlight through itself. A subtle sparkle that has a hypnotic effect. Maybe that's where the day went. Staring into this light as the sun fell and the moon rose. Thanks for spending the day with me. I really had a good time. That's it? Don't get me wrong, this is really cool and all, I guess I don't know what I expected. I suppose if you thought you were walking into your death and nothing happened, it might feel a bit anticlimactic. Might. This feels very anticlimactic. Sorry. Anyhow, it's time to go. Here, let me just flip on the light for the staircase so it's easier to get down. The stairs still look pretty dark. Maybe it... Spirit is interrupted by a strange hum. And then it becomes frighteningly clear to you. Uh-oh. That switch wasn't for the stairs. It was for the main lantern. A lantern that is now beginning to power up. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Look at her face. The faintest smell of burning begins to reach up to your nose. Oopsie, looks like maybe that switch wasn't for the stair lights at all. Now we see who's really alive and who is really dead, I suppose. It was bound to happen sooner or later. You slam your eyes closed, hoping that somehow not looking at the light itself will protect you. Not sure I see the logic in that, but if it is magic, it kinda defies logic. Yeah. I want to see it, but, well, I'm a little scared. Don't look directly into the light. Open your eyes and look only at me, and I'll keep you safe. Oh boy. We're about to have another minigame. Perfect. And not bad. Perfect. Not bad. All right. Are you okay? You seem okay. I hope I haven't ruined this by pushing you to do something you weren't meant to do. I think that was my best performance at one of these mini games this entire game. You're so brave. Maybe not so coordinated, but certainly brave. I'm so lucky you'd put yourself through this for me. It shows that you're real. Despite your attempt to resist it, the incredible force of energy from the Black Lighthouse's lantern eye refuses to subside. No, it cannot be ignored. And it doesn't matter if you look directly at it or not. In the end, that was just a trivial game. Oh, fuck you! This is real life. And real magic. You stare at it now and its power penetrates your mind. Hey, been a while. How are things? Doing good? Feeling more dead? Or more alive? Yeah, love will do that to a person. Don't worry, it'll make sense soon. It hasn't made sense this entire time. You better be telling me the truth. You wake to hear Spirit's muffled voice. You've got a terrible taste in your mouth. Like burnt hair. The air feels damp and smells like ash. It takes time for the sound to clear up. But eventually Spirit's words start to make sense to you. However, it's clear she's talking to someone else, not to you. You know how sometimes people say it's not you, it's me? Well, this time it is you, and it's also me. Why is she angry? I can't believe I thought you would change for me. I can't believe I thought what you were doing was a sacrifice. You never gave anything up for me. Well, today I saw what love looks like, and it looks a whole lot different than this. Who is she talking to? Trapper, the fuck? I don't think you're hearing me, which is weird because I'm practically shouting. Nobody breaks up with Trapper. Nobody. They were dating. They were dating? Oh yeah? Fine. Nobody breaks up with Trapper, but I'm not doing that. I'm dumping. Don't you say it. I'm dumping Evan McMillan, and there's nothing you or he can do about it. It's over between us, Evan. Oh shit. Rin, Trapper turns from Spirit and looks directly at you. You realize you're laying on the ground of some weird tunnel. Holy shit. I cock-blocked Trapper? I am extremely proud of myself for this. I cock-blocked Trapper. And I didn't even have to do anything but be me! Ha! Get fucked! I think that your shouting woke up Sif. My shouting? Yeah, I'm gonna say something. I'm sorry, I think I interrupted something very personal and also quite scary. I swear I wasn't trying to listen, but I heard a lot. Probably not everything. I think I woke up in the middle. What did you hear? You dumping Trapper? We were never together. I mean, we were together. Wink, wink, wink. I know you're wearing a mask, but we can see your eyes. You don't need to say wink, wink, wink out loud. Another reason I'm right to have dumped you. You did not. It was mutual. The jig is, as they say, up. They know you're awake now, and you're gonna have to deal with this awkward situation head on. Clearly, I shouldn't be here. You two are having a very personal conversation that I don't need to be involved in. I don't even know how I got here. Not here on this island, or here in this creepy tunnel. As far as this island goes, your guess is as good as mine. As far as this tunnel goes, we brought you here. We? You and Trapper? But after the lighthouse light came on, you blacked out. On your way down, I thought you might have hit your head or something. It's hard to tell what blood is new or old around here. Either way, I wanted to get you someplace safe, and so I asked Trapper for help. It's not that I can't carry you. I just didn't feel like it, you know? I hate anything messing with my shards. Trapper, on the other hand, he loves nothing more than having an unconscious body draped over his shoulder. Considering where the shards are on you, I can understand 100% why you would not want to toss me over your shoulder. And I, for one, thank you for not tossing me over your shoulder when those shards could very much have eviscerated me. So, thank you. I could have asked Claudette and Dwight for help, but I don't trust them. I don't either. But you trust Trapper. Like and trust are two different things. You might think Trapper can be a real jerk, and you'd be right. But you get what you see with him. Which is fair. We brought you down here because we're the only ones who know about this place. It's part of an old tunnel network that connects different places on the island. You were saying? Hi, Wraith. Abandoned Blakey again, have you? Come on, man. Have mercy on the poor guy. He loves you so much. You're his favorite. What's up, guys? Talking Island Mysteries? My favorite topic. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pop in. Trapper, you said this place was private. Don't look at me. I didn't tell him about it. Half the appeal of this spot is getting away from people like him. Well, Jeez, I can see when I'm not wanted. So, you three a throuple now, or? No. No, we are not. Because, I gotta say, I really didn't get the whole trapper spirit thing, but hey, if it's not my business, I don't stick my nose in it. Bullshit. We were not a thing. Nobody traps the trapper. Not traps. Or with relationships. Sir. I have literally, in games, seen you trapped by your own traps. So, fuck right off with that nonsense. You absolutely can trap the trapper. And you do realize you're sticking your nose in our business right now, right? Wow, so hostile. If you don't want to talk about it, just say so. Anyway, this tunnel has some very interesting features. If you head about 50 meters down that way, you'll find Get Out! Wraith looks around, just to be doubly sure that Trapper is addressing him. I was just leaving. This island, it's a lonely place, which is great for me. I love to be alone. Trapper, on the other hand, he's quite needy. And after a lot of pursuit, I finally let him catch up to me. And it became, well, I don't want to call it a relationship because somebody really didn't want to have that talk. But we were more than friends. I dispute the events as told, for the record. I don't pursue, I stalk, and I lie in wait. Seeing eye to eye was not one of the things we were good at. Yeah, you are so right to have dumped this guy, and I would give you shit for your taste in men, but you're into me, so I should probably keep my mouth shut. So, I hate to ask, but I did just look into a refrigerator-size death lamp. So I guess I'm more of a glutton for punishment than I thought. What were you guys good at? Well, for starters... Excuse me, I'll take that question, thank you very much. If you know anything about me by now, it's that I'm on a quest. Everyone for revenge. Exactly. What you might not know, Trapper is like a great classical maestro of revenge. Trapper blushes behind the mask. That's one way to compliment a killer. Revenge against friends who turned their back and betrayed him. Revenge against his father for making him into a monster. Revenge against a barista who wrote Ewan on his cappuccino, knowing his name was actually Evan. I was with you right up until that last one. For someone who thinks about revenge as much as I do, Trapper is an inspiration. But they say to never date your heroes. Good advice, but I don't think that's the saying. That's definitely not the saying. And then you came along, Sith. You showed me that it's okay to be lost, to feel pathetic, to push on when you have nothing real to offer anyone. Yeah? Yet all of these are good things, yes. I'm not sure where you got all of that from, but okay. You held a mirror up to my own doubts and fears, and showed me that they aren't everything about me. That I can embrace those things, but not be defined by them. You showed me that life after death can be more than just an obsession with revenge and mind-blowing sex on the ground in a dark cave or a dusty old tunnel. Trapper nudges you in the ribs with his elbow. Gross. Clearly appealing to Trapper's better features has been a winning strategy for dumping his ass, because he seems to be taking it quite well. Yeah, you're not wrong. This whole half-ass dating show parody thing, at first I thought it was a lame idea. What kind of moron thought there was an audience for this? What was that? Ah, Juicy. Juicy went live. One moment. I must drop a tab. There we go. Let us return to the game. But then we spent some time together and I realized there's something actually real here. I see a typo. I see a typo. And I don't want to give up on it. I don't want to give up on us. Listen, Sith. While you were knocked unconscious by some minor head trauma like a total weakling, Spirit confided in me that she has real feelings for you. I took it extremely well, naturally, because I trust her and value her opinions. Oh, sure. Sure you do. Oh yeah, 100%. That doesn't mean I trust you. If you want to get to her, you have to get through me first. Oh fuck. By passing Trapper's test. Trademarked. Coming to Behavior TV, Sundays at 8 p.m. What? What? Grab his tickets with Blake! Oh my god! You finally break your lurk for that? Sir! Hi! How are you doing? Oh my god! Oh! Yeah, I am so glad to finally be getting back to this game. I have had literally no spoons and no chance to stream for like so long, and I hate it. But we're back for now. Welcome to Trapper's Test. Answer my questions correctly, or die by my blade. We're gonna save right there. Thank you. I do not wish to die by his blade. Question 1. What is Spirit's real name? The one given to her by her murderous father, which she only lets her real friends call her. Rin Yamaoka? Okay, you got that one. Don't celebrate yet. Question 2. What lives inside Spirit? A dragon. Sure, everyone knows that. They won't all be this easy. Question 3. Where did Spirit work back when she was a normal college girl, before she was hell-bent on revenge? A restaurant. I know. To think I would date a waitress. Don't tell my father I ever mingled with a help like that. He'd be so disappointed in me. Fuck off, you piece of shit. Question 4. What's Spirit's favorite color? Red? Shit. Red. Shit. Thanks for playing. Okay. Well, I got an achievement for that. Hold up. Shanks for playing. It's such a bad catchphrase. Oh, come on. It does sound like he has a lisp. Alright, it's Rin. A dragon. A restaurant. Black. There we go. Are these questions largely superficial? Sure. Maybe I didn't get to know Spirit that well. Maybe that's why she dumped. Maybe that's why it didn't work out for us. Who knows? Hi, Brad. How's it going? I saw the pictures of that bread in your Discord. Was it as delicious as it looked? Because that bread looked very delicious. Oh, that's right, you got a dentist appointment. May everything go well at the dreaded teeth doctor. A bit chewy. Well, it's good that you know how to fix it, though. One of these days, I'll pull out our bread maker and actually make bread again. We did that a lot before I graduated high school. Yes, Navy. Thank you for shouting out, Brad. Everybody deserves shouties. Shouties for everybody! Please and thank you. Question 5. The final question. You got this, Sif. According to Spirit, what's worse than being dead? Oh, fuck. I've forgotten this one. Trial and error, or look it up. Be gone, bot. Well done, Sari. Oh, no, I was wrong. Say hello to my little blade. Okay, try again. Back for more. Wait, what was that? What was that achievement called? Back for more, huh? So which of these killers do you love most? No, wait, don't tell me. I'll just look at your save file. How do you get that? I have no idea. Anyway. Horseflesh is not an answer. Make like we can get smoked, yes! Oh! Ad break! Pausing gameplay! Alrighty. The ad mafia is paid off once more. Let us return to this quiz. Black. There we go. When I pitched Trapper's test to the suits at Behavior TV, they told me there was no room in the budget for a new car to be given as the final prize for winning. So I killed them all, right there on the spot. While killing them didn't solve any of the budget problems, it sure did feel good. I'm telling you this to A, brag, and to B, to explain why the only thing you're gonna win is me saying congratulations for passing Trapper's test. Not that it was some huge challenge. I mean, the woman obsessed with a giant light that shines in the dark has a chip on her shoulder about being seen. She also has literal chips on her shoulder. So, go figure, you probably guessed, but rules are rules, even if I literally just made them up. You got it right. So I guess I approve of you dating Spirit, or whatever. I never really cared in the first place. I was just hoping you'd slip up and give me a good excuse to wet my blade with your blood. Maybe we'll find a reason tomorrow. For now, you two have fun. Wink, wink, wink. Trap her out. Fuck that guy. In the ass. With a rusty chainsaw and an unlubed cactus. Just fuck him. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. What, 5 mealy questions? It was nothing. Not even that. As ridiculous and unnecessary as it was. The whole thing. Waking up in a random tunnel, the overhearing our argument, the news that Trapper and I had something going on, and the stupid quiz. All of it. Especially the whole Trapper out catchphrase. It's only because I actually like you. None of it would have happened if I didn't. And I like you too, Spirit. Please. Call me Rin. Rin. I didn't really feel like our lighthouse experience was completed. There was something else I wanted to show you. Oh? Alone, up in the lantern room of the tower. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's not that kind of game. I was very much hoping it was not that kind of game. Thank you. What's that? Hold on a moment. I'm being told... No, wait, it is that kind of game. Oh, fuck. Disregard the gutter comment. Come back up there with me? There's no place I'd rather be. Unless we're about to go for sexy times. Please. I'm an ace bitch. I don't do sexy times. You're excited to return to the lantern room of this lighthouse. Despite all the drama and worry that was previously a part of this place for you. More importantly, you're excited to be there with Spirit. Which makes it all the more crushing. What? When you're interrupted by the arrival of Claudette and Dwight. You assholes. You pieces of shit. You... Claudette. Dwight. Funny seeing you here. Wait. Did I say funny? I meant tragic. Tragic? I don't think so. What could be tragic about a family reunion? A family... What now? Those are always joyous occasions in my experience. Before they can explain what that's even supposed to mean, the lighthouse begins to howl a low, frightening sound. The lens begins to glow in a now familiar way. You prepare to shield your eyes, in case something bad happens to you again. Now isn't the time for any reality show adjacent shenanigans. Dwight, Claudette, shield your eyes. We don't know what the lighthouse will... Now, please don't interrupt. You'd think, after all of this time, you'd know we've got your best interests in mind. Bullshit you do. Wait, what? No, of course I don't think that. I got wax in your ears, friend. I asked you not to interrupt. Too late. The black light flares, and in the darkness, you see something horrible and strange. In the place of Claudette and Dwight are two ghoulish silhouettes. But before you can focus on them, the light passes, and the two survivors are returned to their normal state. It's breezy up here. I should have packed a sweater. What in the hairy hell? Hey, watch the language. You shouldn't speak that way. Around your elders. Oh shit, who's this? Grandpa? Her grandpa. Oh shit, we're in trouble. I am absolutely watching hockey tonight, Brad. I will see you then. The Oni. Blake, is this an actual killer in the game? Is this an actual DBD character? Are they actually related in canon? Holy shit. Oh, wow. Okay. So it's a family business, is what you're saying. My little Rin. You're such a woman now. They grow up so fast. What? Sif, meet Grandpa Keizan Yamaoka. Well, technically not just Grandpa. Technically he's my great-great-great-great-great-grandpa. But that's a lot of greats to say in a row. Holy shit. I haven't seen my little Rin since I watched over her from the afterlife when she was just a little girl. They expect you to say all the greats. It's a matter of honor and respect. Except Rin, she can do whatever she wants, my precious little angel, but you! Oni stares at you with his demonic red eyes. You're pretty sure even the decorative third eye on his mask is looking at you. You, mongrel. You must treat me with respect. Or so help me, I will be cleaning bits of your head off my kanabo. A kanabo is like a metal baseball bat covered in spikes, FYI. Yes, I was aware of that. Thank you, game. Thank you. I'm not sure what a peasant like you is doing so close to a descendant of the noble Yamaoka bloodline in the first place. Dirk, Claudine, explain what's going on to me. It's Dwight, sir. And Claudette, remember? We explained to you that you were going to come meet with your great-great-great-great-granddaughter's suitor and to give or withhold your approval. 5 greats! Great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, sir. Your Honor. Master! Sir! Dwight, he's a samurai, not a judge. Grandpa, they must have summoned you here because they think you have great judgment, and because if they summoned my father, I would be too distracted by torturing him for all of eternity to continue with the rest of the whatever this is. Show, game, experience. Look at her happy little blush. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Only a man of my power and magnitude can help. Self-important much? Nice to meet— Oh, you just fucked up. Nice to meet you. Only my friends and family call me Keizan. Those who tremble in fear at my presence call me Oni. You're seeing a a serious resemblance to Trapper in not only the sheer size of the man that Oni is, but also his attitude. Apparently, Spirit has a type. You sure you can, or want to, measure up to that? It dawns on you that, wait a second, maybe you do resemble Oni? Every time you've tried to look at your own reflection, however, you've become dizzy and confused. This definitely deserves more thought, but now's not the time to consider the fact that you might be some kind of hulking vampire with the first ever case of self-blindness. There's a massive samurai mad-dogging you from 2 steps away. Well, you don't scare me at all, so I'll stick with Kazan. Peasant! I realize now the true purpose of my visit is to extinguish your light. Oni waves his katana in the air at you menacingly. Like great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, like great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter, apparently. Hold up there, grandpops, not so fast. You're only supposed to kill them if they deserve it. First, you should get to know them a little better. Young people these days, always waiting to kill people, insisting they must deserve it. Back in my day, you did what needed to be done because your nobility depended on it. Wow. In his day? For such an imposing presence, he sure is giving off serious old man yells at cloud vibes. You see, when I was a young man, we didn't have foreigners in our land. Didn't need them. We had an abundance of culture already. A little too much, if you ask me, but I didn't make the rules. The rulers did. Exactly how it should be. Literature, art, commerce, theater, fashion, poetry, puppet shows, ghost stories, courtesans, gambling, fighting, fine dining, fast food, public executions. What were we talking about? Spirit giggles at her great, okay, I'm not saying all of those every time, at Oni's forgetfulness. You wonder, does she even like this guy? Her face says she loves the shit out of this guy. Her face says this is a beloved family member. She sure hates her father, so... Listen up, old man. We don't have time for you to make a list of every activity available to a samurai in the entirety of the Edo period. Silence, peasant! You're showing your ignorance. Samurai were forbidden from many activities that didn't benefit the Bushido code, such as attending certain theatrical performances, for instance. Sometimes, however, a samurai would put on a disguise in order to seek out entertainment. Now, I'm not saying I did that, because I had honor, and a body built like an entire castle that is quite hard to hide, but clearly you have neither my honor nor my physique. You don't even know about the ins and outs of the shifting rules of traditional Japanese samurai etiquette. You fool. Rin, what would you want with such an uneducated admirer as this? You find it hard to believe that any contemporary person knows all that much about who was and wasn't allowed to do what leisure activities more than 100 years ago. However, you're really not sure how to handle this massive, demonic old man. Oh, wait. I get it. Sweet Rin, my beautiful descendant, you've invited me here to do what you're too kind to do. Bash this jerk's head in. No, she is not a fan of that. Claude, Doris, fetch my cannibal. Rin, wrap your robe around this mongrel's hands and hold them still. We'll splatter their brains on the beach together, as a family. Oh, Grandpa, no. That's not why I invited you here at all. In fact, I didn't invite you. Claudette and Dwight did. Did he seriously just do the trapper wink, wink, wink? He did. Oh my god. This whole saying wink out loud thing is getting out of hand. Him and Trapper really do have a lot in common, don't they? I swear Sif has a good soul and the heart of a warrior. They've fought for my love in their own way, faced down death more than once, and put up with their fair share of nonsense. Nonsense which seems to be endless. Can we, I don't know, wrap this up already? Of course, of course. Who am I to expect anyone to wait around for my approval? I've only been hanging out as a ghost and watching my bloodline be polluted by cowards and quitters for 5 generations. Just come give your ancestor-in-law a hug. Sword drawn, Boney beckons you closer. There's no way he's ever hugged anyone in his life. I think I'm good over here yet. Actually, I very much am. I very much am. Rin, now! Push them my way and I'll split them in half. The sacrifice of this usurper to the Yamaoka bloodline will surely bring us back to life and set us back on the course of honor. Sir, she's not gonna help you. You're so silly, Grandpa. We both know that only one sacrifice can get our family back on track. Revenge on my father, your great-great-great-great-grandson, traitor to the Yamaoka line. The lust for violence in your voice, it fills me with cheer. I'll never forget who I am. I suppose, if this is the person you want to be with, to go on your journey of bloody revenge with, I should trust your judgment. The strength inside of you blooms from the same cherry tree that was planted centuries ago by our shared ancestors. This is the weirdest family reunion I have ever seen. But I am glad she has a family member she actually likes. And if Sif ever treats me poorly, you have my word. On our family's honor, I will wield my katana and gut them like a fish. Her poor katana is so beat up. That can be the wedding present. A new katana. A tear rolls down from behind Oni's demonic mask. You sure you want to marry into this? And one last word of advice, my dear girl. The father stuff, don't forget it. But maybe stop focusing so specifically and obsessively on it. What he did, it was awful. But it was already done. Do something for yourself now. Just my 2 cents. Be well, Rin. I will see you again soon. Now let's go, servants. Clint, Denise, return me to the stables. I assume my dragon has been fed and tended to. His dragon? His dragon. Yes? Sure? I swear this is still better than dealing with Trapper's dad. God, if you romance Trapper, do you get to interact with Trapper's dad? That's gonna be trippy. I'm sorry if I was disrespectful of your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He seemed like a very special man. I realize I'll never measure up to someone like that. A warrior with a hell of a fashion sense. I mean, that mask. Don't worry. I would never expect you to. Or want you to, really. If all I wanted was the biggest brute alive, I'd be down in Trapper's Cave right now, avoiding his vintage bear traps. But that's not the life I imagined for myself. This sense of abstract duty, anger at a world changing around me, a lust for blood, that's no way to live. And yet, as you now know, that is the Yamaoka way of life. Forever, I'm cursed to battle against the dragon that lives inside of me. Or at least, maybe, I was, until now. Oh my god. Call me the Dragon Tamer, baby? No. You haven't won this game yet. Please don't ruin it. Please. That was such a bad line. Sorry, I have no idea where that came from. I think we've spent enough time in this lantern room. We should get back to the beach. The moonlight sets a romantic mood as storm clouds roll in and surround the black lighthouse. You know, the sun might have set, but if we wait long enough, it will rise again. Whoa! Spirit removes her sheer robe, showing you her strappy black bikini. Her pale skin glows under the light of the moon. Maybe you could help me get a head start on applying tomorrow's sunscreen. Again? I mean, yeah, of course. Last time was... well, I definitely felt more connected to you afterwards. To be totally real with you, I kind of just asked you as a goof, but I really enjoyed it. I swear though, if you tell anyone about this, I will not be labeled a foot freak. Not that there's anything wrong with feet, it's just that something about that kind of attention really gets people talking. Steady. Steady. Oh shit. Ah. No! There we go. Oh god, I'm not reading that line. You guys can just read it yourselves. Oh. Cut her face. Hi, Roy. Before you can find a towel to wipe off your lotioned hands, Spirit grabs you and pulls you in close. Oh! Her lips lock onto yours. They're surprisingly soft and warm. The sensation is incredible. clouds cover the moon, and you find yourself on the beach with Spirit in complete darkness. You can feel the narrow straps of her bathing suit come undone and come to life, snaking through the air, wrapping around your body, lifting you up off your feet. Oh god. Oh dear. Come here, you. So this is what it feels like to fly. As Spirit pulls you close, you feel bits of glass press into your flesh. Pain and pleasure mix and wash over you like the ocean. Salty air stinging your skin as you writhe against your undead lover. The lighthouse howls. In the darkness, you're pretty sure that Spirit lets the dragon inside of her take over. If it kills you, you're sure it will all have been worth it. The clouds part just as you manage to pull yourself, exhausted, away from Spirit. Oh! A chunk of broken glass is lodged in your shoulder. When you pluck it from your skin, it drips blood. Sorry, I think this got stuck to me when I was having the best night of my life. Spirit drags her fingertip over the sharp end of the glass shard. Keep it. Consider it a memento. I've got plenty more where that came from. Oh god. Back on the beach, the other killers roll their eyes as you show up with Spirit doing that couples thing where you walk with your hands in each other's back pockets. She doesn't have any pockets. She's wearing a robe. You know it's obnoxious, but love will do that to a person. Last day, you beautiful piece of meat. What? You've done so well. Excuse me? We're almost at the finish line. That's not ominous. You didn't think I brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am? This is incredibly worrying. Sif, Spirit, welcome back. Since you're both still alive, we can assume you had a good time. You point to the many open wounds on your body, complete with bits of sand and dirt stuck in them. Yeah, you could say that. Her face and theirs, oh my god. Oh my god. I think some of those might be infected. You really should get them checked out. If you're actually going through with this, the thing you should get checked out is your head, my friend. Spirit is absolutely nuts. You won't survive a week dating her. Didn't you just give us your blessing like 3 scenes ago? You might think that she's all sad and introspective, but the truth is she's a demon, hell-bent on revenge, who will ultimately stop at nothing to satisfy the lust for death that courses through her veins. I can't get her out of my mind. Get wrecked, bitch. I won. You lose. Fuck you. Duh. I know all of that, and I think it's hot. She's the goth girlfriend of my dreams, and you're just jealous you lost her, so you're trying to run me out of town. Exactly. Well, guess what? I'm not scared of you. I'm with Rin now, and she's got my back. Literally, she carved her name in it with a piece of broken glass. Excuse me, I did not consent to that. Thank God it was only 3 letters long. Alright, we get it. Everyone is super tough. All you do is kill, 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 no matter what. But we've got a show to finish, and this is the finale. So we need you to hold on for just a moment longer. After all, that was the point of this whole experience. To give even the most demented killers a chance at finding love. And it worked! To think, my official bio called me distinctly below average. Well, look at me now, world. I'm about to officiate the wedding of 2 complete maniacs. Excuse me? Why are we doing a shotgun wedding? Take this bouquet and prepare your vows. As soon as you both say I do, we can send you off on your exclusive honeymoon. Hold up. Nobody is saying I do today. Exactly. Yeah, nobody is. Wait, what? Marriage is an archaic social institution put in place by men in power thousands of years ago to maintain their control on the world. I'm not interested in playing their game. I'm not interested in doing what anyone tells me, or living by any rules that I don't believe in deep down in my heart. In fact, now that I think about it, I don't remember being asked if I wanted to take part in this bootleg reality TV bullshit in the first place. Did anyone here agree to this? I'm still not entirely sure what's going on. Spirit has manifested her katana, and in a moment, the mood has changed from a romantic climax to a place of terror. Whoa, we're all having fun here. No, we're not. No, we're not. If you just say I do, we can... I won't. With a slice of her blade, Claudette is no more, replaced by 2 halves of Claudette, neither of which are especially alive. I am honestly shocked it took this long to get to the canonical murder part of this game. Dwight is horrified. There's a chance he actually wet himself. Lucky for him, Khaki hides a lot of things. Unlucky for him, urine isn't one of them. Meanwhile, Trapper, Huntress, and Wraith are eating popcorn. Where'd they get popcorn? I want popcorn. You were under the impression that Claudette and Dwight did all of the cooking around here, so... Sorry, now's not the time to think about who popped the popcorn. A gruesome murder just happened. This is for you. You know what to do. Spirit hands you her katana. You look on at a whimpering Dwight and feel everyone waiting for you to put him out of his misery. Look, Sif, we're on a very tight schedule. You respect schedules, right? If you kill me, I'm afraid of what comes next. So, I don't know. Could you not? You think back to that strange moment in the lantern room of the Black Lighthouse. When the light hit Dwight, there was something off about it all. As if he wasn't real. Or at least not really human. But is that a good reason to do him in with Spirit's katana? Or is that actually a reason not to kill him? This doesn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is taking control. Taking it away from them. Taking it into your own hands and carving out a new destiny for yourself. Kill this pathetic worm. Kill him and join me on my mission. Together we will be unstoppable. That's quite an offer. What are you gonna do? Kill him! You raise Spirit's katana. And with the ease of slicing a wedding cake, you cut him in two. His dead body slumps on the ground in front of you. That was so incredibly sexy. Rin places her hands over yours, and you both hold her katana, your fingers intertwined. You look to the other killers and see something new on their faces. Respect. You're one of them now. Ruthless. Uncompromising. Splattered with blood. A killer. My father is really going to crap his pants when he sees the two of us coming. Whoa! Look at that splash art! You guys look at that splash art while I check what that, achievement was. Ah! Just the achievement for successfully, romancing Spirit. What are you waiting for, lover? You sit on the beach, below the black lighthouse, watching seagulls devour the liver of a dead pirate who's washed up on the beach. Just thinking about how much I love you, Rin. Well, stop thinking and show me. You think we'll ever leave this place? What do you care? I hope we don't. Alright. And now we're gonna go back and see what happens if I don't kill him! Just so everybody knows, the canon ending, in my opinion, is kill him. But I want to see what happens. You drop Spirit's katana in the sand at your feet. Everyone gasps. You look up at Spirit. She's furious. I could never kill him. This isn't real. Because this isn't real. None of it. It's all a lie. A sham. A horrible nightmare. I'm not real? Then this shouldn't hurt. Wake up, Sif. It's time to die. Okay. Cool. Spirit takes her katana back and turns it on you, slicing you cleanly in half. Your blood stains the sand, but only for a moment. The waves quickly wash it away, along with any other trace of you. And I got an achievement for getting killed by Spirit. Alright. So let's go get the normal ending and then we'll, watch the credits. That is a gorgeous splash art. We did it. We finished a run of Hooked on You. That was a fucking trip. Holy fuck. That has got to be the trippiest dating sim I have ever played. I am so glad I saved this game for myself and didn't watch Blake play it, because this has been a ride from start to finish. And it's been so much fun. Ah, Gamma! You were lurky! Hello. That was a good game. I had fun with that. And I am gonna end up romancing Trapper just to see what happens, but I think I'm gonna get the other guys first. I may or may not play it on stream for those other runs, because this game is a lot of talking. But yeah, this was definitely... This was definitely time well spent. Alright, Blake, just for you, I'll do a Trapper run. But it's not gonna be today, because... alas! I must go grocery shopping. Alright, Blake. You do a run of, the Huntress, and I'll do a Trapper run. Oh boy. Deal. We've already done half of the runs between us. We just gotta do the other half. Oh. Alright. I gotta get ready to go grocery shopping with Rosie. So as much as I wanted to switch to another game, we really should raid out to somebody so I can get ready to go do that with her. So let's see who's on. It has been hilarious, Navy. It's been top tier. So let's see who's on. We could go see Forky, who's playing Baldur's Gate. Where's my OBS? There's my OBS. We could go see Juice. She's playing Ocarina of Time. I never get the chance to raid Forky, but I've managed to raid Juice a couple times. So I think we're gonna go raid Forky. So let me get that started. And then here is the raid message. Go ahead and get that saved up. And then I will see you all in the next stream or somewhere in the Twitchverse. And thank you all so much for coming in. It has been an absolutely wonderful time with you guys. I love you guys so much. I really do. Bye.